Hi, my name's Nick Dombrowski, and on behalf of the staff team at the University of Minnesota, I'd like to thank you for all the ways in which you've supported our ministry this past year. I also want to give you a brief update as to how the ministry is doing and what we plan on doing in the future. But first, here are some testimonials of how INTERVARSITY has impacted our students' lives. Thank you for your support.
So, when I started attending the University of Minnesota, I knew from early on that I needed to find Christian community to have kind of a foundation to tackle life from.
I was really in need of a community and a Bible study, and I had been growing in my faith, but I just needed people, I guess. And so I was walking right after I had moved in this last year and ran into one of our staff workers and then two girls handing out freezies and just talking or whatever, and I saw that they had the word Jesus was on the back of their shirt, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you in a Bible study? I need one. And so
I think one of my favorite parts about INTERVARSITY is just the family that we are. I know one of the big things that teach INTERVARSITY is we're a family on mission, and that is just a huge part of what I believe in just the overall scope of Christianity. Believing that we're all in this together, we're a family, we look out for each other, and we care for one another.
I really think that, especially during my 4 years here, we've transitioned from being just some group that studies the Bible together to a group that really does life together as a family and wants to bring other people into that too.
And I think too, doing manuscript style inductive Bible study has really been awesome for me. I have read the Bible for who knows how long now, and I can read it, and I have obviously through this time gotten a lot out of it, but there just is something about doing it that style that you just get so much more depth out of that.
Having tools and vocabulary to talk about the intersection of spirituality and everyday life was one way that being part of INTERVARSITY leadership has impacted my spirituality.
I just think I've been given a lot of tools to really be able to relate with people on a level that's deep, but doesn't lack challenge as well. And I think that's equipped me to be successful in a really holistic way.
So I think one of the biggest things INTERVARSITY has taught me to do going forward is just how to talk to people in a way that is compassionate and curious. But we also, when you think about the grace and truth model, just being graceful with them, but also delivering truth to them. And so just kind of finding that fine line of doing that. And I think that's important in a Christian setting, but also just in life in general. It teaches you a lesson about how to talk to people, how to care for them, but also how to be intentional with the things you're telling them and how you're walking along with them.
Over this past year, we've grown and reestablished the work at the University of Minnesota. The chapter has grown from 10 to 15 students to 40 to 45 students. This coming fall, we'll be adding 5 new student leaders to our student leadership team. This will hopefully grow our small group Bible studies from 4 Bible studies to 7 Bible studies, including Bible studies that are reaching the Greek community, hopefully, the Hmong community, as well as freshman dorms and middle and upperclassmen dorms. So again, thank you for all of your support.
Thank you for supporting INTERVARSITY.
Thank you for supporting INTERVARSITY.
Thank you for supporting INTERVARSITY.
Boom.
Cute.